Hello, this is the Tradesight U.S. Stocks, Futures, and Forex Market Preview for Wednesday, the 2nd of December, 2020. Hope you had a good trading day. We made a little money on Tuesday with a few stock winners. Futures did a little bit. Forex wasn't super exciting. Made a little money net, but not much. We had one loser, one winner. There's not much to say about Forex. The dollar index did make barely a new low, but it has not been moving much. So we're not going to focus on that right now. Let's focus instead on everything else. Here's a look at the ES front month futures contract. This is the daily chart of the broad market futures form. New closing highs for the day. Let's look at the daily charts of everything, then we'll go back and look at the intraday action. So crude oil literally down 50 cents, but it's sitting pretty flat. Again, if I slide this chart to take out that weird dip below zero, you can see that we've still been between 36 and 44 most of the last few months. Gold down $2.90, so nowhere, it's off the highs. The S&P cash gains $40.82. Chunk of that was a gap, so it wasn't a fully tradable session in terms of that 40-point gain, but it is what it is. NASDAQ 100 tested and swept the all-time highs, up 187 points. Not a closing high, I don't think. Let's see. Actually, let's look. 12,420 back in 455. Yeah, so we actually did by 25 points make a new closing high on the NASDAQ. The SOX up 46 points. That's a new closing high. The Biotech's up 16. Again, made new highs. Gapped over the breakout though and then came back in, so that's not really great from trying to trade it. Russell 2000 up 16, doesn't really mean much. The VIX closes up 20 cents at 2077, so it's still kind of retreating from where it's been. The trend closes at 1.06, puts the 10-day moving average right around the same price point. NASDAQ volume was 6.5 billion shares, which is a big number, almost as big as the prior day's number. Advanced decline ratio on the NASDAQ plus 579, so more stocks up than down. On the New York plus 1240, more stocks up than down. Google gains $40.96, swept all-time closing or all-time highs on Google. Apple up $3.67. We made a little money there, but it's not a closing high. Netflix up 13.88. Amazon gains 52.04. Tesla gains 17.16. Facebook up $9.58. Zoom. Remember, this is a COVID stock. This is a stock that goes up when COVID gets bad, typically down 72 points. Goldman Sachs up $2.75. TLT, the 20-year bond ETF, down $2.36. The Dow up 185, near the all-time highs. So, generally a positive day, but a lot of it was a gap. Here's how you see the gap, right? We had Monday, we were kind of, remember there's that half day on Friday that doesn't really count, and Thursday, whatever. So Monday we'd pushed lower to go back to Wednesday's close, and then came back and closed mid-range on the day, and that's about where everything closed later last week. Then here we are Tuesday, gap up, and so most of the day's gain is a gap up, right? And then we pushed higher for about an hour, and that was the high, and then flat. Tried to go higher over lunch, that didn't work. Came back down a little bit and closed right on the VWAP midpoint area. NASDAQ pretty much the same, closed a little bit stronger from the open than the ES did. In terms of economic data coming out on Wednesday here in the U.S., we've got the ADP non-farm employment change number at 8:15 a.m. Eastern Time. Crude oil inventories at 10:30 and the Fed Base Book at 2. That's it. Charts as usual brought to you by eSignal. If you've not yet taken a trial of our services, feel free to do so. We will help you out for a couple weeks. Have a great trading Wednesday.